So it's hard, you know, at this time, we're at mid-season, kind of in our gardening show, to find new tools, but I found one for you. And I will tell you, I can't wait to buy this. It is the most incredible shovel you will ever buy. It is called the Greenbase Wonder Shovel. I'd spend $100 on this shovel. It is that well made. It is a fiberglass handle, which will never wear away, no splinters, it'll never warp, it'll never break on you. And then you have that heavy, heavy duty, durable stainless steel blade. This thing will go through anything. You got that giant sawtooth kind of side on one side. You've got the blade on the other side. It'll hack through any roots. You can use it to edge. You can use it to, as a hook to grab things down. It is unbelievable. It is only $39.95. It goes through debris, roots, hard ground. It's got a concave shape to it, which is perfect for setting plants in, digging holes, getting underneath things with leverage. Look at how this is made. This is easily one of the most solid shovels I've ever seen. Look at the heavy gauge of the shovel itself. It is super duper thick and durable. You've got that saw blade on one side, all right, which will help you get through and tear up the roots. And then you have the cutting side on the other side. And then there's even a tine in the front. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little fork in the front, and also enabling you to cut through that ground and pointed tips at the edge. This is not a toy. This is a serious, serious tool for your garden. The item number is 728669. It's brand new. Your eyes are the first to see it. It only weighs 3.5 pounds. And again, I love the fiberglass handle. I am sick and tired of breaking shovels. You will never break this shovel ever. Let me introduce you to our special guest, the lovely and talented Lorna Coe, who joins us from across the pond. Hello, Lorna. Welcome.
Good morning, Guy. It's so good to see you. And this is brand new, as you said, and it's one of the UK's best kept secrets until now. So I'm going to come and show you the difference. The old style shovels weigh a ton. They're so heavy and they have a flat blade. So no good for breaking into compacted soil, clay, dirt or roots. The Wonder Shovel, as you just said, it has that V-shaped, concave, toughened steel head. One side has prongs for getting up nasty, prickly stuff, brambles, nettles, raking things. The other side is super sharp. This is great for breaking through roots, anything tough. That little tine, you can pop out weeds. You can also break through roots. The best thing is it's got fiberglass reinforced handle, which means, as you say, 3.5 pounds. I can hold it with one finger. What shovel can you hold with one finger? And I also love the fact it's got reinforced foot plates, so you can really use it. So I'm going to start getting to work in my little yard here in London, because I've got rocks in here. Rocks don't scare this shovel. I can pop out the weeds from the rocks, get them from the roots, because look at this. This is how easy it is to garden with the Wonder Shovel. 3.5 pounds. Now that rake side, if I've got leaves, things I want to get rid of, use it just like a rake. Then digging. Guys, I found a piece of brick. Okay, so this shovel can handle it all. Even edging, you can use it. I'm going to come around here and show you to cut through turf, clean as a knife through butter. So you can see here, I've got some turf I've just cut through. And also, if you want to plant plants, because this is so light, you can fit both hands in the handle here. I can dig holes in seconds. So if I am planting up for my late kind of spring look in the garden, take your plant, put it in. This is the easiest shovel that you are going to use. It even picks up fruit in the fall. So if you've got apples on the ground, you can pick them up because it's got a pointed steel head. That's the point of difference. 3.5 pounds. We've got a 92-year-old lady here in the UK called Elsie Mason. She got gardening again. She's 92 because, guys, she could hold the shovel. It's so light, yet so strong.
Look at her. Love it. You know what I love, Lorna, is the shape of it. I love that it's perfect. It's a perfect shape for digging for your plants, right? If you're just planting, because you see you have this concave shape, first of all, but you can see the shape of it when I hold it up like that. That is how you want to dig your hole anyway. You know, I don't need a big, giant, wide shovel to dig a hole to put my plants in. So when you go in, you could go straight in and then just work yourself around in a circle, and then you can take what you need out. And then look, you have the perfect perfect way to dig the hole and then to open the hole up, whereas a regular flat shovel will not be able to do that. So now I've created a perfect environment to put my plant in. I mean, look at that. And then again, if I go through roots, I can use those little tines and I can literally saw.
Yeah.
You could saw right through the ground in this thing. I mean, look at that. I'm creating a trench. If you need to trench, I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I've created a perfect trench. It is a multi-use shovel. I cannot believe it's only 39 bucks.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crazy price. If you think Father's Day next month, maybe your dad or grandfather in the family have had the same shovel for 30, 40 years. They've got the wooden handles that give you splinters. They crack and split. They weigh a ton. They're hard to use. This is 3.5 pounds of pure garden power. So whether you are raking, edging, weeding, planting, transplanting plants, those lovely roses we just saw, easy work with the Wonder Shovel. And it's a wonder when you get it that you haven't had one before, because it is that amazing. And look at this, popping out weeds because it's a V-shaped, toughened steel tip. And then you've got the fiberglass handle. That's the secret. That's what makes it so easy and light to manage, Guy. But Mother's Day's on Sunday. Maybe you could order one for your mum as well, because it is so light to use. Now, I've got some willow sticks here to just simulate roots in the garden. Look at this. I'm going to just look at that in a second.
Oh, that's
using
awesome.
that V-shaped tip.
Lorna,
imagine that's the roots in your garden.
Lorna, you got to stop bringing these great items to us. I have bought everything, Lorna. I bought the Durasac, which, by the way, Lorna, we're going to do a minute.
Oh.
We're going to do a minute mention after, so I want you to hang out.
Yep.
I bought that. You know, the little handy rake that we have. I bought that. I'm buying this. This is my new best friend. For just like I said, to be able to go through the ground and saw through the hardest roots, to be able to create the most perfect little holes because of the way that it's shaped. All right, we are very, very busy again. Lorna strikes again with another really, really cool item. Not only that, Lorna, you got to admit, really good price, all right, for the way it's made.
Oh my goodness.
Because I don't know if you guys can see how heavy duty. You know, most shovels are very, very thin. You will never break the shovel. First of all, heavy duty fiberglass, not heavy. Fiberglass is very light, but it's a thick piece of fiberglass.
Reinforced.
Comfortable grip handle, right? And then you've got a solid joint up here. And then down here again, if you look at the finish, I don't know how close you guys can come in, but this is a heavy duty spade that is really gonna get through and do the job. You got the saw blade on one side, or saw blade on one side to get through the roots, and then you have a sharper edge here. You'll see how the shape of it as well is perfect for getting into the ground. If you want to remove rocks or boulders, this is your guy right here. All right, very, very busy.
It is.
Over 400 people have picked it up, Lorna. Good job.
Oh, well, I just want to show you. I've got a watermelon here because this is how strong this shovel is. Okay, it cuts through watermelon like butter. So you can see there, my poor watermelon is in 3 bits now because this shovel is so strong. So if you're looking for something, and even if it's a normal shovel, you'd think, okay, $40 for a normal shovel. This is the Wonder Shovel. This is literally one of the UK's best kept secrets. This is going to make your gardening life so much easier. So whether you're digging holes for plants, whether you're popping out those weeds, whether you're going into rocks and gravel, compacted soil, this just turns it over. It breaks through. Toughened steel head, reinforced fiberglass handle. That hook on the end is big enough for 2 hands. It's even got reinforced plates here if you are using a bit of extra leverage. The fact it's 3.5 pounds, I can hold it with 1 finger, Guy. That's how light this is, but how strong this is. And you hang it up in your shed, your garage, whatever you're using it. This will become one of your best friends in the garden because you'll be amazed how easy it is to use, how lightweight, but how strong and how practical with all those different sides to it. The rake side, the blade side, the tine, the curvature. Everything you need to do in the garden, this shovel can handle it and more.
You know, I cannot believe that my squirrel friend, what do we call him, Woody? What do we call our squirrel guy? Rocky. Look, now, listen, I am offering the bird feeder, and it is a squirrel-proof bird feeder. The only reason Rocky gets over there, is because we let him, but we mounted it right next to a table. He just climbs on. When you mount yours, you're not gonna put it there. You're not gonna hang it. I don't know if you can see where he is. but he just climbs right down the post. So normally you're not going to put your squirrel-proof bird feeder on a post. You're going to hang it from a tree, and he won't be able to slide down and get over the umbrella. Anyway, we wanted to show that, and we wanted to show that Rocky, you know, Rocky, you got a lot of you-know-whats with me standing there with this in my hand. Because let me tell you, this is a shovel that you do not mess with. Like if I had like some crazy guy in the neighborhood, I'd just sit out of my yard like this. I'd be like, bring it. I got my shovel. I'm good to go. Hey, if you want to get it, we didn't order a lot of these. It's going very quickly. We started with 2,000. My producer, Brian, says 700 already gone. It is the ultimate shovel. If you need to do some digging, or you just want to have something in case of emergency, you got it. 728-669 is the item number. Rocky, my squirrel buddy. Anyway, all right. But look, he's adorable. All right, Lorna, will you do me a favor and give me about a minute or so on the Durasac? We're going to throw up some footage, and maybe you could talk over it for us.
Oh, absolutely. If you're looking for home and garden